Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, the week's top headlines include consumers' quest for sustainable beef.
A boot camp for ranchers kicks off this week.
Establishing healthy partnerships with your veterinarian leads to healthy returns, and we begin our brand new series, A Story of a Steak.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Consumers have put an ever-increasing emphasis on sustainable beef in the last decade. Today, Sarah Place says most ranchers already conduct sustainable practices that allow cattlemen and women to produce safe, nutritious beef for human consumption with long-term business viability, stewardship of natural resources, and responsibility to community, family, and animals.
We look at trends over time across multiple categories, whether we're thinking about greenhouse gas emissions or just water use or just the number of animals that are required to produce beef, all those things that play into efficiency. The U.S. beef industry has made tremendous gains. Efficiency is really a big part of being sustainable because what it comes down to is we need to do more with less, like your reproductive rates, right? Making sure you're actually getting cows bred, that you're producing calves from those cows, your cow herd. All those things that you would do, again, from an economic perspective that make a lot of sense is also probably going to be the best way for you to convert the grass base, the forage that you're using on your land into human usable products.
Establishing a good relationship with your veterinarian is imperative to keeping cattle healthy. It's also essential in keeping them performing and adding value to your operation, says Mike John, Director of Health Track Operations for MFA.
I think having a veterinary-client relationship is a must. I can't imagine anybody being in the business that couldn't benefit from that relationship. And if you look at the VFD regulations that FDA has come out with, where you're going to require a script for any kind of water or feed medication in the future, those are going to require a vet-client relationship. Most of the vets I know are very well schooled on growing cattle, preconditioning cattle, vaccine and health and those kind of things, and they can do an excellent analysis of your herd. I just can't overemphasize how important it is to have, as a producer, to have a relationship with a veterinarian.
Cattle producers are invited to gather for a Cattlemen's Boot Camp October 15th and 16th at Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, Oklahoma. The event is hosted by the American Angus Association in partnership with OSU and features a day and a half of educational speakers and hands-on activities to help improve their herd operations. Topics include bull selection, reproductive technologies, genetic markets, forage management, and more. Registration is available through September 30th at angus.org and is open to all cattle producers. The Angus Foundation funds the event, which costs $75 per person and includes meals and educational materials.
The National Angus Convention and Trade Show is quickly approaching, and attendees won't want to miss many of the exciting, informative events going on that week. The innovation workshops scheduled for Tuesday afternoon, for example, promise to offer cattlemen and women hands-on instruction and insight into exploring how genomic tools can work for your operation for balanced commercial cows as well as a more predictable seed stock herd.
One very unique thing about this program is that it combines the live animals with the latest state-of-the-art genetic information, with then some of the big macro trends we see happening across the feeder cattle, fed cattle, and carcass and consumer segments. So we really hope to give some 2020 vision to breeders as they plan their breeding programs between now and the year 2020. That we provide some insight, but we also really stimulate some thought about how to have a really comprehensive Angus genetic game plan that spans the range from the Angus breeder all the way through the cow-calf producer and the feeder to ultimately end up with end product that satisfies lots of consumers.
Again, the innovation workshops are slated for Tuesday afternoon during the Angus Means Business National Convention and Trade Show, November 3rd through the 5th in Overland Park, Kansas. For other workshops planned for that afternoon and throughout the event, visit angus.org or angusconvention.com to sign up this week before the October 1st early registration deadline.
Ranchers affected by the recent wildfires in Alaska, California, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and Washington have a few resources to recover from the widespread damage. USDA reminds producers to contact the Farm Service Agency in their area to seek assistance for lost livestock, grazing land, fences, and other losses. Since 2000, at least 10 states have had their largest fires on record. This year, there have been more than 46,000 fires reported.
We go now to Jenna McCrell with a look at news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. The Angus Means Business National Convention and Trade Show is a must-attend event for anyone interested in quality beef production. November 3rd through the 5th, cattle producers and industry experts will be in Overland Park, Kansas for the annual event hosted by the American Angus Association. You can register for just $75 per person until the early registration deadline. That registration fee includes access to an impressive lineup of speakers and educational sessions, a concert by Sammy Kershaw, access to the packed trade show, and 3 delicious meals featuring the certified Angus beef brand. Visit angusconvention.com to register and make your hotel reservations today. And while you're on the website, you'll also find the official show guide for the 2015 event, which includes a full schedule, speaker bios, and travel information. The guide will also be packaged along with the October Angus Journal and Angus Beef Bulletin. And the American Angus Auxiliary invites you to attend the organization's annual meeting and breakfast while attending the National Angus Convention in Overland Park. Current auxiliary members and anyone interested in learning more about their activities are welcome to attend the annual meeting on Tuesday, November 3rd, and their popular breakfast on Wednesday, November 4th. And you can purchase tickets to the meal when registering for the convention at angusconvention.com. And in addition, the Angus Gift Barn, featuring brand new items for debut during the convention, will be on display throughout the week in the convention center. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When the Angus Report returns, how to rebuild your herd with the right genetics.
Then a new story of a steak series. This journey begins in Stott City, Missouri.
Visit Angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Some call it a come from behind victory, an unlikely win, a reversal of fortune. The feeling of snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. This is our moment, our victory dance, because we choose confidence. We choose Zuprevo for BRD treatment.
Are you going to do this every time we treat a calf with Zuprevo?
Absolutely.
Well, all right then.
Don't let BRD interfere with his performance. Treat it with Zuprevo and get him back to his home pen. Zuprevo is a fast-acting, long-lasting BRD treatment that you can count on to get the job done. Ask your veterinarian to prescribe Zuprevo. Choose confidence. Choose Zuprevo from Merck Animal Health.
California, the High Sierras, the Pacific Blue. It's also a leading source for registered Angus seed stock. This fall, make California your first Angus choice. September and October offer more than 30 sales from some of the best breeders in America. And they've got quality Angus cattle that are performance and genomically tested and ready for work. To learn more about these breeders, visit CaliforniaAngus.com. California, your first Angus choice.
The GGP-LD, the most popular low-density genomic profile on the market, is now available for Angus. And at $45 per head, you can afford to test all your cattle. Plus, you can save even more time and money raising reputation seed stock. Put the GGP-LD profiler to work finding your best bull calves and the elite females that will brand your legacy. For more affordable accuracy, go GGP.
It's weaning time, your paycheck, the biggest day of the year. But are your calves ready? VitaFerm Sure Start pellets with the AmaFerm Advantage gives calves the boost they need to get through the first weeks of weaning. It accelerates appetites, ensures weight gain, and improves health. It's weaning time. Get them ready with VitaFirm Sure Start. Learn more at VitaFirm.com.
Welcome to 44 Farms. I'm Bob McLaren, and today we are at Hay Merchant in Houston, Texas. They are providing one of the great eating experiences in Houston, and the backbone behind all of that is the great Angus genetics that we provide at 44 Farms. I'd like to invite you to 44 Farms on Saturday, October 24th at 11:30, where we'll have the largest offering we've had to date. We have more than 500 big stout Angus bulls that are ready to go to work. This is a fun day for us, and you are very important to us. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you then.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
Farming is in your bloodline. Engineering is in ours. We build machines that burn less fuel and load more material, helping you move bales, spread feed, and clean pens efficiently. Cat machines make chores move a little faster, so you can spend more time with the people that matter most. Caterpillar, helping you create the life you want.
Angus breeders, predictability is now more affordable. Introducing the I50K from Zoetis, a genomic test that allows you to dig deeper for untapped herd potential. Access genomic information on even more animals for less cost without sacrificing accuracy. I50K from Zoetis helps you make more informed decisions sooner and better match your females to that perfect sire. To learn more, visit i50k.com.
The tradition continues Saturday, October 3rd, during the Jack's Ranch 27th Annual Production Sale in Bentonville, Arkansas. The sale is managed by Cotton & Associates and starts at noon. The auction highlights spring and fall calving cows, a total liquidation of the 2010 model cows, and a select offering of 18-month-old bulls. Visit cotton-associates.com or jcsranch.com to view the sale catalog. Working together, succeeding together. That's Cotton & Associates.
Join the Boyd family for the Breeders' Cup sale at noon on September 26th in Mayslick, Kentucky. Selling a select group of prominent Boyd genetics backed by breed-leading cow families. To view a sale catalog, visit BoydBeef.com. And if you can't make it to Mayslick, be sure to find us on sale day at AngusAuctions.com. Boyd Beef Cattle, producing top quality seed stock for over 100 years.
I use an AI service to increase the genetic potential of my herd. We're using top-notch bulls. There's no way I could afford to go buy the bulls that I'm using now without AI. I knew Shane would be somebody that could get the job done and provide me with the help that I needed to do a project like this. I AI myself, but there's no way that I could do 250 head in a project by myself, so I relied on select sires to help me fill that gap.
Beef quality assurance is your consumer-friendly story. Becoming BQA certified allows you to share your story and ensure customers that we're responsibly raising a safe, wholesome, and healthy beef supply. The checkoff-funded BQA program equips you with the best management practices for handling cattle, tending to their health, and taking care of the environment. And now, thanks to a partnership with Behringer Ingelheim, you and your employees can earn a free BQA certification online from September 15th to November 20th. Visit bqa.org today.
Hey cattlemen, the Angus business comes to Overland Park this November with the Angus Means Business Convention and Trade Show, educational workshops, entertainers like Sammy Kershaw, and an industry-leading trade show. Plus, we're giving away a Caterpillar skid steer to a lucky attendee. All cattlemen are invited. Get registered at angusconvention.com.